Okay, in order to make the repair, the brass cap on the top of the head needs to be removed by an adjustable wrench or suitable end wrench. Once the brass cap has been removed and it is exposed, the broken unloader pin, which you can tell because it has a hole in the top of it, does not look like the other one, which has no hole discernible in the top of it. In order to remove the broken unloader pin, you would use, now here I'm using a conventional seal pick. You can kind of see here, that's just a seal pick. You can also use an Allen key or a paper clip or whatnot. But remove the broken unloader from the head. Now be careful to remember that there still remains in the bottom of the hole the pin and the spring assembly that broke off of that head or that unloader pin to begin with. Before a new unloader pin is installed, these parts must be removed. You like to use a pair of needle nose pliers and just reach down in the hole, grab a hold of the pin. I like to take the spring off sometimes first, and you see the spring, and then go back and remove the pin. Okay, there you go. There's a broken pin and a broken unloader that it goes with. Alright, now let's find ourselves a new unloader and reassemble. And finally, one variety of unloader pin failure that can occur is if the O-ring on the unloader pin becomes worn out from use. The compressor may actually start to pass a little air out through the air filter assembly as well, much as if it would with a failed unloader. But what you'll find when you look inside is that you have a solid top on this unloader pin, and you need to get it out, and now there's no hole to grab. So how do you do that? You want to get this unloader out to replace this O-ring. Well, what we like to do around the shop is use a pencil and some super glue, believe it or not. We like to place a little super glue on the end of the pencil eraser and stick it down directly on top of the unloader pin cap inside of the compressor. Allow the glue to dry and then carefully extract. I'll see if I can set this up and demonstrate for you. Okay, in this frame you can see that we have glued our pencil with super glue, of all things, to this unloader pin. Back out here so you can see. Be sure when you're making this attachment that you try to wipe off as much oil as you can from the surface of the unloader pin. Put your super glue onto a clean flat eraser set on the top of the unloader pin and allow to dry. We've got this one set here for a while just so you can see what it looks like, and we'll come back in a moment and do the extraction. We'll use a drill to drill a hole in the side of the pin, and that should give us a hole to extract the unloader. There we go. Unloader has been removed. Now we can install a new unloader pin with a fresh O-ring to alleviate our problem.